94.3 Radio 1.
Yo, this is the original Don Raja Apache Indian, and I'm coming soon right there with my favorite DJ right here on Radio 1. It is Hrishi K. Don't miss it. Exclusive 94.3 Apache Indian with a brand new album exclusively right here on Radio 1.
This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Hrishi K.
Radio 1.
What's up? It's Apache Indian, aka Stephen Kapoor in the house. I am such a huge fan, it's not even funny.
Thank you very much. It's great to be with you.
You know, what's beautiful for me is you're one of the first guys to turn around and say, Bhangra has been made to fuse with pop and disco, and people have been doing remixes on it.
Yeah.
But here's an art form called reggae.
Yeah.
And you fused Bhangra and reggae
That's
together.
right, yeah.
Amazing, isn't it?
Great.
Did you grow up listening to a lot of reggae? What were you listening to when you were a kid growing up in and around the UK?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of reggae, and anyone knows about the UK and Birmingham in particular. It's a reggae place, you know, a lot of Jamaican influences. Hence, the band UB40 come from Birmingham. It's a white reggae group, and I'm Indian doing reggae, so I love reggae. But obviously, I'm proud of my Indian roots and culture. My parents are from Punjab, so at home you had all the Hindi, the Punjabi, the sounds, the language. So I just put it. In fact, it's already fused in your head, if you like. So to go in the studio, it's just you're celebrating all those sounds and languages, and so put it all together.
So beautiful that you would talk about UB40 and Campbell is like Eminem doing rap. You know, the first time Eminem came on, they said a white guy doing rap, and
That's right,
here was a white boy doing reggae. Have you worked with UB40? Have you hung in the studio with them, done some work here?
Yeah, I've worked with them. They're dear friends of mine, and they're all kind of based still in Birmingham, and a great and big influence. Just the fact that the acceptance was there of white people doing reggae or an Indian person. When you step out of Birmingham, people say, "Oh, how come?" But when we grew up with that, I mean, the whole ska sound came from Birmingham and Coventry and the West Midlands. So, and a lot of the Asian artists come from Birmingham as well. Over the years, so it's all there, like a melting pot of music. And in fact, Ali Campbell's a big fan of Indian Bhangra and Punjabi music too. So
I'm sure you put him onto a lot of that music. Yeah. Listen, another huge thing for me is the fact that I've always referred to you as the Don Raja.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
So the name Don Raja, people still refer to you by that. It's a song, isn't it?
It's a song. It's actually a song. But when I was growing up, everything from Jamaica was somebody was a Don of something. So Supercat was a Don Dada, and there was Ninja Man was a Don Gargan. I said, okay, in my country is Raja, so Don Raja. So I did a song, Don Raja did very well, but everyone then calls me Don Raja, Apache Indian or Don Raja. So it's great. And
I can never forget that collaboration with Asha Bhosle, thanks to Leslie Lewis. And Asha ma'am's been here, and she sat in the same chair that you've been sitting.
Oh, yeah?
And she says that he's a really sweet boy.
Oh, really?
So that must have been fun, yeah?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, especially because, I grew up listening to my parents are Asha Bhosle and Lata Mangeshkar, and then when I went back, I said, I've done a song with Asha ji, and they were like, oh, wow. So it just shows you, again, you can work with people from different genres and different ages, generations and stuff. There's no boundaries with music, and what an absolute privilege that was, and going to a house and sitting and talking to, what can I say? Absolutely.
Can I just ask you to do that rap?
Which one? How did that go?
The Wild Indian with Asha Bhosle.
Oh, yeah? This is the Raja, this is the Rani, the Wild Indian with Asha Bhosle. Wicked.
Lovely it was. Awesome. The new song,
Yes.
I'm just so happy, Universal Music here picked up the phone and called me, and I said, hats off, you guys are doing some interesting stuff. So it's you and Raghav.
Yeah.
We know him through Angel Eyes, which is a big hit on the radio, and we used to play it all the time.
Yes.
So this one's got to be a new add-on to the Apache sound.
Yeah, I mean, to tell you the truth, it's a whole new album. It's called It Is What It Is. It's a great new, fresh sounding album. It's produced and written in America by Jim Beans, who actually has worked with like Shakira and Nelly Furtado and Timbaland and everything. So he's kind of reinvented me whole on this album. I'm very, very proud of this album. And the first single is with Raghav. I mean, Jim's actually worked with Raghav before, and that's how we made the connection. But obviously Raghav's been in the charts. He's done reggae before as well. So I've always admired his work, and it just makes sense, the collaboration. I'm very, very happy, very proud, very excited.
And who's shooting the video? You're in India to shoot the video. Yeah, you've done the video.
We've done the video. So this is the first time we've seen the album a couple of days ago. We've just shot the video. Raghav is here as well. So I don't know. I'm just very excited because you'll hear it. When you hear it, you're going to say, I've never heard Apache like this before.
I'm just so curious because, like I said, I'm a huge fan. I feel like a little boy. But is it going to be like a Chok Day club kind of vibe in the video, or is it going to be the hot ladies like the Boom Shakalaka?
Yeah, a bit of both, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's still up tempo. It's still very peppy and stuff, but it's a new sound. It's what can I say? I mean, it's got all the elements I'm known for, and some and more, but very, very current. So trying to keep all my fans happy, but trying to go out to people maybe who don't know who I am. So Jim's done that. He's done that. So listen out for the name Jim Beans.
You've done a fair bit of radio. You had a show on Radio 1, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah. I've
yeah.
presented TV. I've done radio. In fact, I was the first Indian Asian presenter on national radio in the UK back in '95.
So why aren't you doing any radio as of now?
Yeah, I've done bits and pieces. I really enjoy doing radio. I interviewed many artists. We had lots of live sessions. I interviewed from Shaggy to Gregory Isaacs to whoever. Maybe I'll come and do a show here.
You should.
Yeah, Apache Indian show right here, Radio 1. Hey? Yeah.
And the best part about radio is you can end up looking like crap and just and do a great show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unlike the videos that you shoot, it's
That's
where
right,
you got to
yeah.
look nice and beautiful.
No, I love radio. I mean, it's very
Isn't it?
important promoting music, and now radio goes online. It goes all over the world. You have to look good because you have webcams now. So there you go.
And Twitter and Facebook.
That's right, yeah.
Where we put up all these pictures and things like that. And other than your music life and a bit of VJing and this and that, haven't the movies come calling? I remember you did something with Prabhu Deva years ago.
Yeah,
The movies haven't come calling after
No,
that?
they have, but just that you have to be here in the mix of things. When I've come here, I've done, I did Lovebirds, Prabhu Deva, No Problem. That was a great. I did something a couple of years ago in Harbhajan Man's movie, Dil Apna Punjabi with Shaniti Chauhan. But I've actually been speaking to people over the last couple of years to do a movie about Apache Indian life story. So there you go.
Can I get like a small part,
yeah,
like an extra? Can I be the guy at the radio station who interviews Apache?
There you go, yeah. So that's on the cards. That would be interesting. So I would love to be involved with more movies, but you have to be here.
Yeah,
I've recently done a song with Mikka Singh, and he's been doing lots of songs for movies.
He's a fun guy, isn't he?
He's definitely rock star. He's a rock star. But I'd love to do a lot more movies. But I wanted to come back with an album, after many years for myself, and then take it from there and get involved with more stuff here in India.
Do you like Bombay? I mean, a lot of my friends who come in from the UK who are of Punjabi descent say, man, we just like to make a plane into Bombay and then go into Punjab.
That's
and
right.
record in Ludhiana and Jalandhar and things like that.
No, I love Bombay. I love Bombay. Every city has its own little flavour, and my parents and family are from Punjab. I love to go to Jalandhar. I have a little place in Goa. I love Goa too.
Oh, that's lovely.
Delhi's always a favourite. There's lots of things happening. I'm very excited with the sound, with music, what's happening here, because a lot of the kids are, getting into YouTube, and I'm hearing reggae, I'm hearing hip hop, I'm hearing lots of different things I never used to hear before. So it's an exciting time, I think.
And 2 kids, right? How many
Three
kids?
children.
3
I have
children.
Yeah.
Anybody
kids.
showing any signs of doing the music thing?
And they all sing. My daughter plays piano very well, but I think they more enjoy music as opposed to the actual industry side. But keep them away from the industry. But who knows? But they definitely enjoy music. Yeah.
So there were 2 girls and a boy, or all 3?
1 girl, 2 boys. Yeah.
And the girl has got. I have a daughter too, so the girl has got her daddy wrapped around her finger, I bet.
Yeah. But it's actually funny because the girl was a quiet one. I thought the boys always rapping and singing, but the girl is actually the real musician. The quiet one is actually. So I didn't expect that, but she plays piano absolutely beautifully, perfectly. So nice. I mean, I didn't actually come from a musical family, so it's nice to see what my children do naturally, and they love music. They have a great ear because from day one they've grown up around music and studios and instruments and sounds. So it's nice. It's nice to see them enjoying it.
You've collaborated with so many people. You've done tracks with so many artists.
Yeah.
It would be wrong. It would be like asking you who's your favorite child. It would be wrong of me to say your favorite artist, but I'm saying who have you really enjoyed working with? You talked about Asha.
Yeah.
There's Raghav now.
Yeah.
You've also done something with Shaggy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Shaggy. I've worked with him a lot. He was actually on one of the remixes of Chuck there back in the day. But what can I say? I mean, it's just, first of all, it's a great position to be in, to be able to work with Asha G and then maybe a Jamaican artist. There's not many artists who can do that, perhaps, and then a hip-hop artist like Tim Dog, which I've worked with, and hardcore, real cultural artists like Luciano.
Tim Doug was Make Way for the Indian.
Make Way for the Indian.
Yeah.
And then, a really rootsy Jamaican artist like Yami Bolo or, Frankie Paul, which you guys may not know. But one of my favourite collaborations, I do have to say, was with Jazzy B. De Lutia was a great
massive
song.
hit, wasn't it?
Wow, great video, great song. But just the way it's received by, Indian people and non-Indian people around the world, amazing. And he's a proper rock star. Yeah. That's a proper rock star. But I love the collaborations. I mean, introduces me to different audiences. There's a few collaborations on here. There's a girl called Umar that's a part of our team.
Yeah.
She's from London. Jaya's on here. Taz is also on here. So
and you did something with Miss Pooja in between.
Yeah, that was the last
too,
album that I did. So that was great as well. It's Miss Pooja, but it wasn't a Punjabi track. It was more of an R&B track. So trying to use her voice in a different way. Again, a great song, great video. But wow, I mean, it's great. As I said, it's great to work with different sounds, different languages, different people, different generations. This I wanted. There's stuff on here which is I wanted to get back to me as solo, because Chuck there was solo, Don Raj arranged, manager solo. So people say I'm sick of the collaborations sometimes. Let's see Apache Indian on his own. So it's all there on this new album.
So you got Taz in there,
Taz is here.
and who else have you got? Amar.
Jaya, she's
Yeah.
an artist that some people may know, may not. H Dummy.
Okay.
He's the H Dummy is featured on the album. Charlie Hype, Jim Beans. It's all we have a team in the States based in Philadelphia. It's sunsetentertainmentgroup.com.
Okay.
Look out for that.
sunsetentertainmentgroup.com. Apache Indian, it is what it is. It's out in stores now on CD. It's also available on iTunes, and get the full-length song downloads on Nokia Music. So there's all those avenues for you. There's also, if you buy the CD, on the back of it, it'll also tell you what you need to SMS to actually get those songs as ringtones on your mobile phone. So there's Celebrate, there's Girls Dem Fia.
Girls them fire.
Fire.
Burn it up. Yeah, wicked.
And one night, this is really wicked. I have to ask you to give me the starting lines of Arranged Marriage. The time has come. Come on, do
You
it for
give
me.
it to me. I don't.
No, I can't. You gotta do it.
Me say the time has come, man, for Apache to find one girl and to get married. But listen, ragamuffin, tell everybody me want me arrange marriage. Yeah, from me mama and daddy, me want girl. I'm from Jalandhar the city.
You want
Yes,
girl.
big up. Wicked.
The ragamuffin terminology. I mean,
Yeah.
are you a Rasta person? Because Bob Marley's son came in here, Ron Marley, and I was chatting to him, and he was telling me about the whole Rasta philosophy and things like that.
Yeah.
Are you a Rasta man, or you just did your own Apache ragamuffin thing?
No, I mean, I'm influenced by Rastafari, the actual, it's a religion, but it's more of a feeling, what they believe in, and when you trace back Rastafari, it's actually influenced by Hinduism.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's
So
quite
you-
awesome.
And,
Yeah.
and when you study it back, and when you look at where dreadlocks actually came from, it was Indian people that took it, like the Sadhus, that took it from India to Jamaica. And it's not a story; it's actually a fact. So the dreadlocks came from the Sadhus, because if you trace dreadlocks even back further than the Sadhus, it came from like Shiva. So even the Rastafaris know that they believe in reincarnation that comes from Hinduism. But the dreadlocks they know come from the earliest images of dreadlocks was Shivaji. So it goes down, then they incorporate. So Selassie I don't know whether you know about Selassie I from Rastafari. Emperor Selassie I didn't have dreadlocks. Dreadlocks became popular through Bob Marley. But if you right now go look at Rastafari online, study it, you will see certain influences from Hinduism. I'm a Hindu. I have dreadlocks, so it's actually there's a lot there more than.
Which is why the song Om Namah Shivaya.
That's right.
Wow, now I know.
And even if you go back to the language that was spoken by the Indians there in Jamaica, the end of the 18th century, 19th century, and they talk about what do you believe in, we believe in the road of life. The Indians would say, what's the word for path and road in Hindi? Rasta.
Ah, yeah.
And that's where Rasta comes from.
Aha!
See, when you start making those connections,
You're quite a philosopher. Yeah,
No, I mean,
that's lovely. That's lovely. Yeah.
And I learned a lot from from Rastafari. They believe in peace and love and
they do.
respect, and that's not just a word just to say. Around the world, you have white Rastas, Italian, lots of people with the dreadlocks just to represent that. And when the connections made back to Hinduism and Shiva, there's a lot to learn there. It's not just someone with dreadlocks is Indian and it's a fashion and it's that. It's there's a lot. It's a bit deeper than that.
And I was reading somewhere that there's so much power in the dreadlocks that Shiva had. For example,
absolutely,
it's just.
absolutely. So it goes on and goes on. So it's great. I mean,
And you always had dreadlocks since you were a kid. When you were
I
a
actually
teen,
had
yeah?
dreadlocks before I had the lines. I had remember the
Yeah,
lines
yeah,
in the
yeah, of
90s, so I
course.
had dreadlocks before, and I thought one day in my life I want to have my dreadlocks again. When you get older, all my friends, my hair probably fall out, so I might as well enjoy my hair while it's there. But yeah, I mean, I love the dreadlocks. It gives me peace. It brings me peace, and so.
And you've gotten rid of the French beard. You used to have that in the
Yeah,
early
it's-
albums too. Yeah.
yeah. It comes and goes. There's so much hair on my head, I don't want any hair on my face. So. But great, yeah.
Okay, sing something for me. Give me "Wind Your Body."
Yeah, somebody will pinch my lyrics before it comes out. Wine your body, wriggle your belly, dip and go down in the new stylies. Wine and go up, wine and go down. Bubble and a rock, I carry the new style around. Are you feel line it up? Are you feel wine it up? You do the boom shakalaka to the dance all full up. There you go.
Chuck, there was another huge one for South Asian culture. I love the
Yeah.
fact that you acknowledge not just Indian people but Sri Lankans and Pakistanis,
right,
and
yeah.
it's such a vibrant culture that you grew up in, isn't it? In Birmingham and that part of the UK.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, it was all about that. It was all about. I mean, I grew up in the UK, and I heard these things from home, and whether it's arranged marriage or the Punjabi language, I even heard, and I wanted to put it all in. I mean, we grew up with different sounds and languages and cultures and different words, and I just wanted to put it all in. And Chock There was one of those songs that included all those lines, and people said, "Oh wow!" And even when I sang number one in the Bombay chart, I had never been to Bombay.
What are you saying?
I had never been to Bombay before that. And when I came to Bombay and there was 50,000 people in front of me, I sang that song. Everyone was like making noise, and I couldn't understand what it was. And the song was #1 by that time all over the world. And I said, "Are these guys booing at me?" I said, "What?" And I actually stopped the song and it came off and I said, "What is it? What's wrong with them?" They said, "Listen, you're singing #1 in the Bombay charts in Bombay."
Yeah.
And they're very proud of that, you know what I mean?
We are so proud of you, it's not even funny.
So, yeah, I mean, great.
You were like
great.
our boy there.
But I mean, the support from
thing,
Bombay, the support from India is overwhelming. I mean, I can't say enough thank yous and the generations of fans, 2-3 generations of people still coming to the shows. I've just performed in 9 cities across India, and I have people who were maybe 5 and 6 when Chak De came out, but now 21 and 22, and said, these people, these songs represent a time in their lives, or their father used to play it, or their uncle got it from it. So many stories I'm hearing, which just mean so much. I used to listen to Arranged Marriage then, and now I understand what it means and that line, and so it's great. It's great. It's more than just music. It's like it represents a whole change in sound and style, and even for us in the UK, we didn't have that. We needed to identify with music. It was either Bollywood or Bhangra or pop or reggae. What was our music? Put it together, and we said, here's an identity for us. And it was for me. But when that became popular around the world, Canada and America, Indian people growing up in mainstream or different worlds, and they're saying this brought us together. So that wasn't the intention. But anything that music does, it's great. I'm proud of it.
Last couple of questions. All you guys who are listening, Apache Indian, it is what it is. Out now. You have to get yourself a copy. This is Apache solo after a long, long time. There are some collaborations in there, but this, like he says, it's the new sound. It's the new Apache. There's so many layers to his soul that are going to come out on this one. Which was the last amazing holiday that you took?
Holiday.
Or have you just been working?
No. I mean, to tell you the truth, I work so much. I've been around the world 5 times now in the last 23 years. Last year I performed in 27 countries, the live band, and to be at home is like a holiday. You know what I mean? But I spend time in Goa. I like Goa. I have a place in Goa. I'm trying to move to India now, back to India. I would like to live here. I actually can live anywhere I like in the world. My children are old. Everyone's.
And there's some lovely musicians in Goa. I mean, Remo lives there.
Remo lives there. He's a dear friend of mine as well.
Lovely guy, isn't he?
Yeah. So I would like to come back here to live, to tell you the truth. But there's not much holidays. Everywhere I go now is a bit of a holiday, because I used to go around the world, and then you got tired of going around the world. You've seen so many things, but now I said, right, I'm going to be a tourist again. So I go places and I look around again and, appreciate the world a lot more.
What about the Caribbean? Do you have some memorable moments in Jamaica and things like that?
I mean, I have huge, and people don't realize how much Indian people are all over the Caribbean, Trinidad and Jamaica and everything. So yeah, I love that. In fact, we're going to Trinidad to do a show there very, very soon.
Beautiful, yeah.
So lots of fans there. It's a beautiful country, and it's a country of reggae, Jamaica. So I fall in love with just the sound everywhere I go, and all the artists. I work with many artists. Many friends there, so it's wonderful. And for Jamaicans, they're like, here's an Indian person promoting reggae.
Yeah,
for the Indians, they will say, you're promoting our Indian culture and sound, but for them, it's introducing reggae to more people that perhaps didn't hear it or didn't have it like that. So it's great for reggae music. So it's win-win everywhere. So great.
And are you a football person or a cricket person? What sport do you follow?
Football.
What's your favorite team?
Man United. Manchester United. Where's Charlie? We've got Charlie.
Just won the Community Shield.
Yeah, beautiful. But yeah. Football is great. You guys like football?
Yeah, we do.
You guys are crazy about cricket here.
Yeah, but no, football's really catching up.
Yeah,
we're very passionate about it, especially this radio station.
Okay, we need more football teams.
Fans,
more football. The India football team.
Yeah,
it needs to be more in the. Maybe I can. No, I'm too old. Who knows?
I had just the most wonderful time talking to you.
Thank you very much.
And
sir.
Before we go, we've got to sing a few lines of Chak De.
Oh yeah. We say what? Number one upon the radio station. Radio 1 for each and every one. For the black, for the white, and our for the Indian. You listen to the Dan Apache Indian. Chak De, them a baller when they say the Indian. Chak De, ragamuffin man for each and every one. Keep it locked to the number 1 station, exclusive across the nation. It is what it is. Brand new album, Apache Indian. Don't you miss it.
Respect and peace. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.